Some of the content in this podcast does not belong to me and is displayed for entertainment purposes only. Step to the throne. Watch the cross. You are getting sleepy. Sleepy. Don't take your eyes off the cross. You are sleepy. Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
I guess I gotta save myself a message. This just getting a bit too much. I gotta get myself together, pull myself up, straps, and really exercise some discipline for myself. I gotta do it for me and no one else. My enemy friend, let me. My enemy friend, set me free. The perpetrator enemy is the one I call my friend. When the feelings in my soul I don't want it to win, always telling me to give it one more try. Then everything will be alright, but I know it's a lie. Faith is available on every corner you find.
Welcome, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, to the 139th edition of the Goldie Gossip podcast. It's your boy Goldie Himalaya. Let's just do the flip. And there's the flip. All right, guys, let's get right into some Instagram shout outs. That's right. I never did that before. I never did Instagram. I always do my Facebook shout outs. But this time I want to do some Instagram shout outs. So let's get right into it. My first Instagram shout out is my baby sister, Elijah Williamson. Shout out, baby girl. Keep following me. We have Shanice Foster. Shout out, Shanice Foster. My baby sister, Tasha Scott. Shout out, Tasha. You need to call me sometime. We need to connect up. I love you, baby girl. Tangi Dickerson. Shout out to Tangi Dickerson. Robin Shepherd. Shout out to Robin Shepherd on Instagram. Paula Himalaya. A young lady by the name of Paula Himalaya. Shout out to you, baby girl, on Instagram. Maria Williams. Love Jones on Instagram. Hip Hop Directory, my boy C-Dub out of LA. Rocking with me, man, on Instagram. Crystal Bullock, my baby girl on Facebook. She's also following me on Instagram. Shout out Crystal Bullock. We got next Kristen Angelina and Aaron Day out of San Bernardino. I'm tripping. I'm always tripping. We got Robert T. Payne III out of Detroit. That's my main man. Shout out Robert T. Payne. Sasha Queen Goddess Neil on Instagram. Shout out to you, baby girl. Thank you for following me. My daughter in Florida, April McDermott. My daughter, April McDermott, and the entire McDermott family in Florida. Shout out to you, baby girl. And last but not least, I have my oldest daughter, Dr. Dana Keys, out of Southgate, Michigan. Hey guys, those were my Instagram shout outs. If I didn't get you this time, I'll be following all of my Instagram followers, and I will eventually get you on the list. Of course, I will be glad to do that. Now, coming up next, all right, guys, I want to get into some of Goldie's favorite TV shows growing up. My favorite TV shows growing up, guys, all you baby boomers are going to remember The Little Rascals. The Little Rascals. They were fantastic. It wasn't even in color. It was in black and white. But back then, guys, this is all we had to watch on TV. So right now, I'm going to show you guys a clip of The Little Rascals, and I'll talk about it on the back end. Check it out.
It says in the book that a fighter has to have confidence. Have you got any? I don't think so. Well, after you lick buckwheat, you'll have plenty. Confidence. Hey, buckwheat, where are you? Yeah. Ready for the sparring? That's Banky. That's great. Come on. What is that for? Confidence? Take that off. Shake in, boys. Porky, ring the bell. You're not throwing the confidence out of it. What should we do now? Lay down on the floor. I'll take care of the rest. Come on, pal. What happened? What happened? Look! Did I do that? You sure did. Boy, what a wallop you've got. Where's that Butch? Bring him on. I'll knock his back off.
So that was a clip, guys, of The Little Rascals and the wonderful memories that they gave us baby boomers. Now, coming up next, I gotta tell you guys another true Detroit story. Sorry about the interference, guys. Another true Detroit story. This time, guys, it's not about nobody famous, but it's about my mentor growing up. So I gotta take you back. I gotta take you way back to the early 70s. I was never into the drug thing. I always wanted to get a legitimate job, and I became a house painter. Now, in the beginning, I was just doing the best I can. I wasn't a professional painter, but I was willing to do the work. I met a gentleman, rest in peace. His name is Elmer Dameron. He's an old hillbilly from Kentucky who migrated up to Detroit. And he even has family members living in Detroit till this day. Elmer was a father that I never had. He did more for me than my biological father ever did, and I'm going to tell you the story. I'm painting in Detroit. I don't even have a car. I'm on the bus with, paint gear, brushes, drop cloths, everything to get to work by 6 o'clock in the morning every day. But I was determined to have a legitimate job. I met Elmer Dameron, and he hired me to work for him. He taught me how to paint correctly. He taught me all about preparation, all about efficiency. He showed me everything that a dad was supposed to show me. So I'm working for Elmer in Detroit. Everything about it was very, very good for me. He used to call me Dooley. My name is Abdul, but he would call me Dooley. Hey, Dooley. And the only disaster that I had while working for Elmer is we were painting a house on Hubbard and Schoolcraft, and it was windy. And we had two ladders up. We had a 16-foot ladder and a 32-foot ladder. I was at the top of the 32-foot ladder, and it was windy. So the guy on the 16th foot ladder decided to get down off of the ladder. When the wind blew, his ladder blew over and hit my ladder and knocked my ladder from up under me. I was on the peak. The peak of a house is like this, second story. I was holding on to the peak with all my life. And Elmer say, Dooley, I'm a-coming. He ran over and he put that ladder back up just in time. Because look at my little skinny arms. I didn't have a lot of strength. And back then, you got to understand, guys, I was in my 20s. He put that ladder up, and when I came down the ladder, he said, Dooley, I think you need a beer. He went to the store and he never bought McDonald's and stuff. If we wanted it, he would get it. But he always got a 6-pack of Budweiser and a pack of potato chips. And I sat down. That was the closest I ever came to having an accident. But anyways, getting back to the story. Elmer was so good to me. He bought me my very first car. He saw me on the bus so long, he said, Dooley, you need a car. You don't need to be on the bus with your equipment. And he went to some other white guys. I had worked for them. Their name is Don and Jim. They were racists. They had a 1971 Ford Galaxy 500. Canariola on the outside, black on the inside, and rusted out everywhere else. But Elmer paid them $250. He didn't ask me to pay him back. He bought me my first car. My first car. Man, I call it the Batmobile. It was really, really cool. But anyways, I advanced so much in painting until I had my own crew. It was Comer Broughton, Marshall E. Allen, Antoine, and me. I had a team. It was 6 of us. I was subcontracting, and Elmer had trained me so good till I broke out on my own and I put ads in the paper, and I was subcontracting. I was the boss. I made more money from what Elmer taught me than any money I ever made in my life. I put in a bid for an apartment building. Excuse me. It was on Collingwood and Woodrow Wilson in Detroit. It was a 4-story building. I put in the bid with all of the rest of the contractors. Now understand, contractors, they're paying according to how much it costs per apartment. If it's a bachelor, it's one price. If it's a 1-bedroom, it's one price. If it's a 2-bedroom, it's still a different price. And their prices were steep. I knew that I could beat it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I cheated myself. I greatly underbidded the rest of the contractors. Instead of charging according to the size of the apartments, I said, pay me $250 per apartment. Keep in mind, it's a 4-story building and they got several apartments on each floor. I say, I don't care if it's a single, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, whatever. Pay me $250 per apartment and I'll do it. The contractors couldn't deal with that. I outbidded them all. Keep in mind, I was underbidding myself. I got the contract. Here's the deal, guys. They're gonna pay me $250 per apartment. I'm supposed to have them sign for the money after I've painted the apartment. But instead, I had them sign the voucher to get me started. It's 6 of us. 2 of us per apartment. That's 3 apartments. 6 people, 2 per apartment, that's 3 apartments. And all they had to do was finish 1 apartment a day. I was only paying my help $125 a week. Plus, I would buy them McDonald's. Back then, that was great money for somebody who didn't have a job. But here's the deal, guys. Just how much money I was making. If we were finishing 3 apartments per day, I would turn in that voucher at the end of the day and get paid. Now, 3 apartments, $250 per apartment, that's $750 per day. $750 per day. And all I had to do was pay my help $125 at the end of the week. I was cleaning up. But anyways, when I got this gig, I didn't realize that my mentor, Elmer, had put in the bid for those apartments. He lost the bid, I got the bid, and he came over to the building to see who got the contract, and it was me. I said, Elmer, I'm sorry. If I would have known that it was you who put in for the bid, I wouldn't have outbid you. And he told me, Dooley, it's okay. That's what I trained you for, and you've done a good job, and I'm very proud of you. And I said, thank you so much, Elmer. He gave me a big hug. And that was the last time I seen Elmer Dameron from Kentucky. Now, years passed and I went online because I wanted to find him and thank him. Online, I found out he died in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, at a cemetery in 2011. So I was never able to get in touch, but I do know that he has family still in Michigan, still in Detroit. I would love to, look them up and let them know how special Elmer was to me. He turned me into a man. He bought me my first car. And that's why I could never be racist against a whole race of people. There are good and bad people in every race. Man, white folks, Mexicans, everybody. But the fact that that man took me under his wing and helped me to become a man, I could never, ever be racist. And keep in mind, this man, he was an old man. Had thumbs like a hammer. Elmer Dameron from Louisville, Kentucky. Rest in peace, buddy. And that is another true Detroit story. All right, guys. Let's see what we got next. Sorry for the interference. You know what, guys? I guess that's it for tonight. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. See you next podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace. Shit happens.